Yo, what is going on, guys? This is In the Frame Podcast, episode 25. My name is Alberto with my boy, Peter Collins.
What's popping?
Let's get this shit going.
Vamos. Cheers, man.
Cheers. That's good stuff. Oh, man. So what's popping, bro?
Same old,
before that, guys, if you are on YouTube, make sure you give us a like and maybe give us a comment if you want.
Yes, sir.
And if you're not subscribed, or actually if you're not, subscribe. It's fucking YouTube. I keep forgetting following, subscribes.
Let's get it
If you're
going.
not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And on Instagram, give us a follow as well. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, make sure you give us a 5-star rating and give us a review. Let us know if we fucking suck or not.
Yeah.
And if you're on Spotify, Anchor, Google, whatever you're at, take a screenshot, put it on your story, tag us, and we'll return the favor by reposting it. So back to the motherfucking show. Pete, what's going on, man?
Dude, man, eventful weekend for both of us. I just got done coming back from Borrego Springs. Did a sick ass shoot, bro.
That should look like an ad.
Right?
Let's talk about
it. Dude, so first of all, we had to wake up early. The client picked me up.
That's interesting. The client picked you up?
Yeah, it was really nice.
That is super nice.
It was really far away.
Let's talk hours, like for the people that are listening outside of Cali.
So Borrego Springs is like an inland desert from San Diego coastal area. So we live in Oceanside, which is like right by the beach. So inland, it's like an hour and a half.
Okay.
And it was pretty far, but we had to wake up early. So the whole main objective was to go shoot at sunrise.
Okay.
And he picked me up around, shout out to Alberto. His name is Albert.
Oh, okay.
Picked me up like at 3:30 or 4 a.m. and we headed east. And we were pumped. It was like I woke up and I was like, dude, I've always wanted to go to Borrego Springs. It's really cool, and I've just seen so many photos.
Yeah.
When I started my photography career, I was like, dude, I gotta go there.
Okay.
So then we went, picked me up, and we're like, we're so hyped. We're just talking the whole way. And dude, I sat in the back of the seat. So like his buddy was in the front seat.
Okay.
And
wait, what kind of shoot is this?
It was just he wanted to take some pictures of his truck.
Okay.
So
trying to flex the truck. Let's go.
Exactly. So I'm like, dude, like I've always wanted to take my car. Well, you have a truck, a brand new truck. You got a new truck. So let's go shoot your truck. So then he wanted photos of his truck, and then I went. And I accepted the job, and on the ride there, bro, I was like, "Whoa, like I'm not feeling very well," because I was sitting in the back seat.
Were you getting car sick or something?
Yeah, I was getting car sick, dude.
Wow. Is that your first time?
Yeah, I've never got car sick, and I'm like, dude, like what the fuck's going on? Like, when am I feeling weird? Because we were talking, so I'm like trying to face and see the way, and it's all windy roads.
Did you get your morning cup of Joe?
No coffee. So like, it wasn't that. It was just like we were talking, and like I don't know, I just got like weird car sickness because I was sitting in the back seat, so I couldn't see where we were going. And then I was like, dude, like I'm not feeling well. Like, can we get some coffee? And then he was like, yeah, we'll get some coffee. And then I was like, dude, we're in the middle of nowhere, like no coffee. And then when we got there, like there was nothing open. Because we got there like at 5:50.
Got there at dawn.
And so we go there, and I'm excited because I'm like, I've always wanted to shoot something at Borrego Springs. And there's like a bunch. So the reason people go to Borrego Springs is because there's so many structures and art. Yeah,
it's like an art land.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's aluminum because it's pretty light, but there's like dragons, dinosaurs, and the cool part is, man, that I didn't know, bro. These dinosaurs and like art
guys.
Sculptures?
If I know we're saying the word dinosaur right now, but like that's what you got to follow us on the stories on Instagram. Follow him at Peter Collins Frames. If you go on his page, did you post the actual photo on your grid yet or not yet?
Yeah, I posted. I'm gonna post one.
Check it out, guys.
Soon. So we always post in the stories, and we go behind the scenes. What we're doing.
We're super active. That's what you guys got to follow
us on In the Frame Podcast on Instagram. We're always active, and like if we're doing like a gig that's pretty dope, and we want you guys to see it, we're gonna share it. All right, anyways, so like I didn't know that there's dinosaurs like, dude, in the middle of nowhere. So like you'll be driving in the middle of the desert, and you actually have to go off road to find these freaking dinosaurs.
Okay.
So then you go off road, and you see like little baby dinosaurs, bro.
That's
like it's insane. Like I'm like, holy crap! Like these people took the time to build baby dinosaurs next to like the big dinosaurs, like their parents, and I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
That is super weird.
But you obviously gotta have off road and all that. But So we did that, and then once we got there, I was like, dude, on the way down the hill, I forgot to mention, when we're coming down the windy roads, down to like the desert, bro, the sunrise it just hits different. Like you know how like over here like there's mountains and stuff. Over there, bro, it was like plain, dude, and like the sunrise just looked like a freaking what's that X-Men with the laser thing? Cyclops. Bro, it looked so bright like a laser. I was like, what the fuck?
It was just beaming at you?
Yeah, beaming, and like we were just going down, and then he was like, oh man, we're gonna miss the sunrise, and like don't trip, man, like we got time. So we got there, perfect timing. We had our first location, and the sun hadn't come up, so I'm like, oh, like we're waiting for the sunrise.
Yeah,
I wanted to get the sun at the dragon, like if his mouth, you know.
Ooh.
So I'm like, dude, like this is gonna
precision timing.
Yeah. So we got there, and I got the shot, and then after that we moved on. But there was one point I was telling you earlier. I was like, dude, like I'm hypnotized. Like I'm like, dude, it's so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Like, and then I almost forgot I was shooting there. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
you're just so mesmerized with the sunrise.
Yeah, so I was like, dude, I forgot. I got.
Did your client say anything, or did you like?
He was just looking at me like,
what the fuck are you doing?
But I was like, oh shit, like I'm on.
You're working.
Fuck. Yeah, I was thinking in the back of my head, I was like, dude, I definitely gotta come here
again
and enjoy this, because it was a kind of an experience, dude.
That's tight. I gotta go there. I've never gone. I've seen those images though all over like San Diego like photography pages.
But a lot of people go out there and do astrophotography. I've always wanted to go there.
I've seen the dragon with the stars and the Milky Way and stuff like that.
It was definitely like a beautiful experience.
That's dope, man.
And I was it was cool.
That's dope, man.
What about you, bro?
Me, I just got back from my trip to Portland. I went to go visit a couple of friends of mine, and went to Portland, went to Seattle for a day. I've never been to that part of the country, the Pacific Northwest, the PNW.
PNW?
Yeah. So it was a vibe, man. It was interesting. It's a little cold. It's wet.
Was it gloomy all the time or not?
Portland was, but when we went to Seattle, we lucked out. It was clear skies. It was still a little chilly, windy. But it was beautiful. It kind of reminded me of San Francisco. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah. But other than that, man, it was a good trip. It was good seeing. It's always good seeing the homies. You know them too. Just a blast, just laughing all the time, and it was just a fun time, man.
That's cool.
So I shot some pretty fire content. So I can't wait to show my videos, man. So it's gonna be fire.
Damn.
Yeah.
How was you said the weather was cold? Was it raining or no?
Portland was every day, really? Every day, bro. But like a light rain, and they'll stop, and then it'll come back, and then and it's still shut down there because due to COVID. But other than that, it was like it was really cool, man.
Was it more stricter than here in San Diego?
Yes, I'd say. I mean, you still have to wear a mask indoors, like always. Actually, yeah, because the restaurants that we eaten, it was pretty strict.
Really?
Yeah. But other than that, it was cool, man. Good beer. They're known for their beers and coffee. Really? Yeah, it was good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Yeah. So I just got back, did some client work. Went to work. The gym closed here in San Diego area. So luckily, my buddy, shouts to Dennis, he created a home gym. So I've been working out with him a lot, and it's different style of working out because I used to do like the typical bro split shit. And so like I'm doing Olympic style now. Like I'm doing fucking snatches and all this fucking weird stuff. But I'm so freaking beat, man. So my body's not used to all these movements. But it's cool, man, because he hypes me and I hype him up too. So we're like we're hitting like big numbers, man. It's pretty fun.
Damn, that's crazy.
So yeah, so then now I'm here.
Speaking of the gym, dude, I've been so like backed up with client work that I went to like yesterday. Or no, I
saw you finally went.
I've been going, but like once a week or like fuck, maybe sometimes I
miss a week. You were going like 4 a week.
Yeah, I was, but then I just like life, you prioritize your client's work, and then I was like, fuck, like I mean, my classes are like a certain time where like I can't, like there's not multiple classes, so I was like whatever. But yesterday, dude, I got a new coach, and like he fucking killed me, bro. I was like, god damn, but it felt great, man. Like,
did you say he like punching? Did you say he like works out celebrities?
Yeah, I saw his Instagram page. He worked out with what the fuck?
He trains.
He trains Russell Wilson and Sierra. That's tight. Obviously together. And I was like, damn, they were doing like the same like fucking combinations as I was.
Oh,
like,
damn, that's sick.
Damn, Russell Wilson, that's you, boy. Like I could take him. And like I could see like his punching power. But like yesterday, like I was intense, but I just had so much like energy, like
adrenaline.
Like I don't know what's like pent up, like
okay.
Shit I just want to let out.
You're just letting that shit out.
It's like a lot of shit going on, like like just like in general, like you just want to like have a day like to like
yeah, that's why I love going to the gym, man, like, or working out. Like, you just release your, you don't want to say the word anger because it sounds wrong, but it's not anger, it's just you're just fucking just
resetting, and then I was like punching so hard, so I felt bad for my partner, but I was like, damn, like I hit pretty hard, like I was hearing the against the fucking what do they call the mitts, it felt nice, dude, but I was like, holy shit, like I'm like boxing, dude, like if you miss a couple, like if you miss a week, like your conditioning goes to shit.
Really?
Yeah, like because you're just like constantly.
That's why boxers always train crazy. You know who I started watching recently? So I started watching. I saw like Ryan Garcia, your boy. He started a YouTube channel. I mean, yeah, the page.
He's already had it, but yeah.
Oh, did he? Because I just saw he just was like, oh, I'm starting. No, it was Andy Garcia actually.
Oh, Andy. Yeah.
I remember he put something on a story about videographer.
Yeah, I sent it to you. I was like,
but like, I mean, it's like whatever content, but
Andy,
it's just interesting seeing like.
I don't want to get into
Don't get into your shit. It's cool seeing like all these athletes, like they're like valuing like videographers, photographers, pretty much content creators, because they're trying to grow their social brand instead of relying on just like ads and stuff like that. It's
funny that you bring that up because I was on YouTube today during lunch, and some guy popped up. What's his name? He's I don't know if he's a running back or a safety for the Steelers. Che or
probably something. Every athlete has a fucking videographer.
He was like a day in the life of an NFL.
Okay.
And then I was like during lunch today, and I clicked on it, and it was like 17 minutes long. I was like, oh, it's fucking long, but
yeah, they're pretty long.
But he like kept me entertained. Like,
okay, because like, you have a fast
attention span. Yeah. And then I was like looking at it, and like he was going day by day until game day. And I'm pretty sure he had like a video editor because like I said, day one or countdown to game day, and it was like,
well, of course,
the music was like dope. Everything was like, I was like, okay.
I gotta show me this. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, and then like,
I've watched Cam Newton's. His stuff is pretty good too.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, like this guy's pretty good. And then but yeah, I was like, it was insane that I found this guy. And
YouTube algorithms.
I was like, holy shit, like this is cool. Like I wish other
athletes are just getting they're getting videographers now. So
yeah,
I think that's like one thing I do want to tackle is like I want to film a freaking sports athlete. I had a small chance of shooting he was like a minor league baseball player, but of course he wanted free shit. I'm like, fucking suck a dick, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah, dude.
I don't give a fuck. Like that. You're minor league, bro. You're making six figures, I think, if I were to guess. I did some research on it, but I forgot how much it was, but it was enough to afford me.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, like fuck that.
It's funny that you bring that up because I'm like, remember back, like I feel like before I started my professional journey, I felt like I was like, oh, like can you shoot? I'm a model or I'm a entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Can you shoot me and my brand? We can collab and do free photos, exchange, whatever. Now, dude, like I'm like, dude, like I can't even like I don't even have the time to do that because I'm growing at.
Dude, like, that's good. That's a good. I know, that's a good. That's thing. An amazing problem.
I was telling that Shelby, I was like, dude, like I'm gonna have to like I'm getting to the point where I'm turning down.
Dude, I'm telling you, saying no is so powerful.
It is, and that's what I was telling Shelby. I was like,
dude, sorry, I can't do it.
I'm like,
either meet my rate, and then maybe we could talk.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like I'm at that point now.
Dude, that's so fire.
Crazy.
I love hearing that.
I'm like, dude, like I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I can refer you to somebody else, but I can't do it.
There you go,
like,
man. Share it to the creative homies.
Yeah, dude. Like it's crazy. Like I hope you guys get there. I've always said this since we began this podcast. Like I'm one of you guys.
Yeah.
We're all at different levels. And we're here to uplift people and talk about our journey.
Uplift creators.
Yeah, uplift the creators. That's
that's a dope problem to have when you could say no, man. It's like it's such a powerful tool. And like something bigger is just gonna come in the horizon,
but that's gonna. I mean, that wraps up our weekend.
Weekly wrap up.
So let's move on to what's going on in the whole equipment,
the camera world,
What's
up with the gear, man? I saw some news about
FX6.
Yes, it's pretty much a Sony cinema camera. It kind of has like the same specs as A7S III. But of course, it's a cine camera, which means there's fans and stuff like that. It's a bigger body, of course, and it's just not gonna freaking overheat on you ever. Built-in ND filters, which is fire. It does have autofocus, that was impressive.
Built-in ND filters, like you said.
Yeah, built-in ND filters, autofocus. I think it does have. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't have image stabilization. But if you use like an OSS lens, it has stabilization in the lens, but it's not enough. But
Yeah, fork. I got the specs right here of B&H Photo. So the price. What do you think this camera's cut? What do you think this price?
I remember $6 racks.
Yeah, $5,998.
Yeah.
pretty 598, 4K full frame, 10.2. What else? Let's see. 4K 120.
Yeah, A7S got that too.
180 24, which 240, which the A7 A7S III has. 15 stops of dynamic range. S-Log 3. What is that shit called?
It's a good camera, man. I don't really see many people using like the Sony Cine lines. If anything, I do see the C100, the Canon lines when it comes to Cine cameras. But I mean, Adrian has one of those Cine C100,
C10
I believe.
Or C100, yeah.
C100, yeah.
10-bit as always.
Yeah.
It's basically like
it's pretty much
A7S III on steroids.
Yeah,
that's what everybody keeps calling it.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, definitely not for us. Yeah, definitely not for me. I would never use something like that.
It's insane, dude. Like, it's insane how technology is becoming cheaper and cheaper. And
camera gear is getting cheaper by the. I mean, I know 6,000 sounds like a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, 6,000 is very cheap for a dude. 10 years ago, that would cost you probably $100,000, man.
It's insane. Dude.
Now it went to $6,000, which is, I know it sounds insane saying $6,000 is very affordable, but in the camera world, it is affordable.
Yeah, and
don't quote us like we're not going to get that camera because we don't got the funds like that yet. But even if I did have it, I wouldn't even spend $6,000 on that camera.
I've seen a couple demos of it. It looks insane.
I'm not gonna lie.
The low light is insane.
I think I would get the red Komodo. That one's $6,000
over the X.
Yeah, probably.
Really?
Probably, yeah.
Damn.
Because I mean, the red is fire, bro.
Fuck, that's insane, dude.
Yeah.
But anyways, getting back to the FX6, so you know how this is like the baby brother of the FX9, which is like the more expensive FX. Supposedly it matches the FX9, which is kind of weird. What I heard is it's kind of weird that Sony is, you know how Sony is like known to like keep their shit like separate because they want to keep their clientele.
Yeah.
So like they made this one as better as to match their higher end, more expensive camera. Like we said, it has the S Cinetones, S-Log 3, all of that.
It's a cool camera. I mean, I would never get it.
Sony E lens mount, and it has its built-in 2-channel XLR input.
That's pretty cool. Which
everybody like raves about it.
Yeah. That's kind of a big deal when it comes to the audio. Instead of like syncing it in post, you could just connect it through the camera. Which is kind of what I do with my camera. I use the Rode Wireless Go mics, and I connect it straight into the camera. And all the audio just goes into the camera instead of syncing it in post where you use a recorder or whatever. Like if I were to use the H6, I don't have to do that anymore. But
I was going to ask you, what about timecode? Do you know anything about timecode ports? They were like also like raving about that shit.
Zero. I don't know if that's a Cine thing. I don't
know.
I never heard of that.
They were just like talking about all that crap, but definitely a camera that is actually
it's just 2020 is a crazy year for cameras, man.
Yeah.
And they're ending the year strong, man. Like I feel like every 2 months there's a camera drop.
Yeah, it's insane what they're doing with the camera thing. Canon came up with some new shit, but
we talked about it in the previous episodes of C70, I think it was called. I forget. But
but
speaking of cameras,
the A6000, bro,
discontinued,
bro. Which
I mean, it's
about to happen.
Yeah, it's an older camera, but that's your first love, man.
That's what got this whole thing started.
You still have it?
I still have it.
I thought you sold it.
No, I let my brother borrow it. I sold my.
You just sold the glass.
My Sigma 16 mil 1.4. That's why I bought this one, the 24 1.4, because it's essentially the same shit, just sharper
and full frame.
I let my brother borrow it just because with another manual lens, like a cheapy manual lens, 35 mil, but I still have it. And I'm gonna keep it. It was revolutionary because it was a small camera,
such a small, powerful
11
camera.
frames per second.
Yeah,
and dude, it was 24.
I still remember when you first got it, dude. Like we went out to freaking. We went to oh man, I forgot the bar we always go to. We used to go to.
Oh,
Breakwater. Went to Breakwater, yeah. And then you had it like all like.
I was in a vlog with the fucking with the mic and shit. I went all loud, bro. I was like,
you had the Joby and everything.
I had the fucking native Sony mic.
Yes,
and we were testing that shit. The Joby stick.
We didn't even know how to use it.
I know. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I remember sticking out the window like, yo, let me test this mic or some bullshit, bro.
We did not know how to use that, dude.
Yeah, but we're trying to vlog.
Because of you getting that, that's what made me want to get my own body camera.
The A63.
Yeah, that's when I got the 6300 like a couple months later.
And but it was insane because like we were like little cornballs, like let's vlog, bro, let's vlog. Like we don't give a fuck. And then when the actual game was like, fuck. Like,
yeah, we're all fucking nervous and being pussy. Yeah,
like we're like, nah, man, like this vlog some other time. But it was the A6000, man. If you're a good editor, and if you have my camera, which we both use A7 IIIs with top of the line glass, like, and then if you have a really good editor and compare side by side,
can't even
sometimes
tell.
You wouldn't even tell.
Fam, you cannot tell.
The only time you would tell is low light because
it's a crop.
Yeah, the A7S III, like, goddamn, and low light and the shadows, like forget about it.
I mean, that's the difference between a crop lens and a crop sensor and a full frame sensor.
I forgot about this. So let's talk about the creative gang member who shot my fucking engagement photos this past weekend.
We forgot to talk about that. You had engagement photos. We talked.
Yeah. So he hit I hit him up. I was like, yo, can you like use my equipment? I'm gonna edit the photos because you know me, I'm a photographer
and a picky fuck.
I'm like really picky. So like I'm like, yo, can you I'll set the settings. Just shoot for us. So he came. He was down. We shot. And then he's a Nikon shooter.
Okay.
Nikon?
Man, that's a hell of a go from Nikon to Sony.
Yeah, he has a D something series.
Okay.
D10 series. I don't know, but it's like kind of equivalent to the A7 III.
Okay.
And he was shooting and stuff, and he was like, "Oh, maybe I'll switch this and that." And then like he told me like, "I said, hey, can you send me a couple raws?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I was gonna send you some anyways." I sent some, and he's gonna edit them, and then he's like, "Maybe this will like help me switch over to Sony." And then he was like, "Damn, man, like I think I'm gonna switch over to Sony." I'm like, "Dude,
you gonna convert him?"
Yeah, I was like, "Dude,
he's going to the dark side."
And I was like, "Damn, like bro, like Sony's just crazy." Like he was just impressed with the photo images, quality.
I do know Nikon does shoot pretty great photography. I don't know much about their autofocus, but I mean, you could always go manual, of course.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know much about Nikon, but I do know it's a beast when it comes to photography.
Yeah. So like. He came over and like it was cool like to have somebody part of the creative game to like come and help me out and stuff.
That's fire.
As always, we always like try to uplift creatives. That's our main objective.
So how did the images come out?
They came out dope.
Yeah, I know you dropped one. You dropped two.
I dropped two of my editing style.
But you showed me the one that
I went off like kind of like not my style. It was kind of like
I love that style.
It was me and you have different styles, right? Yeah. But it was something different from my styles, and I liked it too. But I can't post it yet, so
because that's gonna be an actual save the date invitations.
So just wait. Like
that image was fire.
Yeah,
the color was fire. I mean, it was just good.
So many like pictures I haven't even touched. Okay, but I have like client work, and I'm kind of putting my clients on top of before.
I mean, someone's got to pay the bills.
Exactly. So, I mean. I just enjoy editing, dude. Like I
really says no one ever. Just kidding.
That's like I do. Me. Like it was funny because like this Sunday, like when we got back from the trip, I was like, dude, like I want to edit. Like I want to like get right to it.
That's dope, man. That means you love it.
Yeah, I love it, and I'm really happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's dope, man.
A6000 RIP. All I have that really matters is just the cage, the small ray cage, and my A6000. That's pretty much it. But maybe I can just use that as a vlog camera. I don't know.
Nah, man. You don't.
I don't even know. Like I just, I'm
either give it to your brother or sell it. Yeah. I mean, unless you hold a lot of.
I just want to keep
it sentimental for you. Then just keep it. Then
just keep it like an heirloom. You know, like keep it in the family, and like that's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. But what about your X3? How's it holding?
It's still popping right now. It's shooting you right now as we speak. It still holds strong. It's still a solid B camera until I get the A7S III. Which my A7 III will become the B camera, but as of right now, it still holds strong. I still love it, man.
Let's go.
Gets the job done. But fuck all that, dude. What are we getting into today?
So the meat and potatoes of this episode. What have you and I learned about ourselves in the 6 months of potting, dude?
It's been 6 months?
Yeah, I think so. Shit, this is episode 25 divided by
there's 52. Isn't it 52 weeks in a year?
Yeah, so it's like that's half, bro.
Almost. That's crazy, dude. 25 straight weeks.
Consistency, motherfuckers.
What have I learned about myself?
Yeah, you started off, man. What have you learned? What have you? You're a bookworm, fool. You know this shit.
What I've learned is, organization, dude. Yeah. I mean, better in organizing my schedule. Because like I said, when we record this, we record on between either Tuesday or Thursday. Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, one of those days. And then I always expect the audio to be done and edited by Monday, because Monday is my only open window to edit the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it changes up and whatnot, but for the most part, organization. I rely on you to get your part done, so I could complete the job. And then scheduling, of course, communication. And the very beginning, we were botching our communication when it comes to like scheduling the podcast and stuff like that. Like sometimes I'd flake, sometimes you'd flake, and I'm like, dude, we gotta keep it consistent, man. Like, let's set up it one day, one time, and then from here on out, like that's permanent, you know?
Yeah.
So if we do have things coming up, then we have to work around that.
Yeah.
But I mean, life does happen where, for example, like when your mom broke her leg, we had to like reschedule things.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've gotten so much faster in editing podcasts. Before, I would take, let's say, like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Now I could be like definitely do in under 2 hours. And these are hour-plus long podcasts from importing to drafting it to YouTube. I mean, this is probably like a 2.5 hour process right there, because the importing itself takes like 30 minutes, if not longer.
Yeah. And
we have 3 different cards. So, yeah, it's definitely I've definitely speed up my workflow for sure.
I agree. Like I definitely like found my groove of, I keep saying this shit, like it's like going back to college, because deadlines, yeah. And having that back in the back of your head, like, holy shit, like this is due, like I gotta do this shit so Alberto can edit this, and he can get that shit done.
Yep.
And for you, creative gang, if you guys want to start a podcast, fuck,
I highly recommend it.
First of all, we highly recommend it. Get your message out there, and let people hear you, because there's always an audience for everybody. We're all unique, and there's an audience for you.
Facts.
But be prepared to do a lot of work, man.
Yeah, like, it's not easy.
This is a lot of. This is like having like a third job.
You could pay a premium where you go to a studio, you rent a studio for an hour or two, yeah. You record, and they do all the work for you. I mean, it's gonna cost you a lot of money, but like us, we're bumming it, bro. We're like, we're still doing it. Like,
number one, you got to buy equipment. These mics ain't cheap. These filters ain't cheap.
You don't even need the higher. Just start with your phone. You can use your phone. But
these things, I will tell you this, creative gang. This H6 makes everything easy.
God. Yeah.
Like it's just your editing process goes boom.
Not just that, but like you do need proper equipment, because like if you have shitty audio, it's gonna tune me out. There's podcasts out there that have garbage audio. I just do not fucking understand how they sound like they have walkie-talkies on.
Walkie-talkies.
Yeah, like phone call. There's no fucking excuse, because like there's podcasts that they're still doing like the Zoom calls, or I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But I've heard of podcasts that does sound kind of really good. Like the Joe Budden podcast, when Joe had COVID, and so they did the Zoom thing, and it sounded really good. Like there's ways to go around it, like to make it sound quality.
Yeah. And
the people that have that fucking walkie-talkie sound is like, oh my god, like my ears are bleeding. I don't care how good your message is, if it's so distracting that I'll turn it off.
Yeah, you send me like a podcast to listen to, and I'm like, it sounds like internet connection, bro.
I'm dude,
bro, I can't listen to it.
So to an extent, gear does matter,
the quality.
But you could get quality stuff with your phone. You get quality stuff with your freaking AirPods or any kind of headphones that has a mic. You have a mic on your headphones. Just get it done, man.
You got to find a way to make that. You make it happen. And what else? What the fuck?
You were talking about. You were talking about like it's kind of like college.
So like,
and you're encouraging people to make a podcast.
Yeah. So like if you do create a podcast, which we encourage everyone to get their word out, whatever message you have for the universe, it does take a lot of work. Editing takes a lot of work.
How long did it take you when you first started doing the podcast?
Like 4 hours, bro. Because I was like, I had to get the audio right.
Yeah.
And then when I made like a consistent sound, because I remember the first podcast.
You were learning how to use Audition as well.
Yeah, and I remember the first time you were like, "Yo, this audio is like a little too pitchy. This audio is a little too that." And then like
I'd give you feedback.
Yeah, and then like after like the 6th episode, I finally got it. Mm-hmm. And it takes time and practice. Like I go one time through it, and then I like quality check it.
QC it.
It just takes a lot of work. Instagram, if you have an Instagram connected to your fucking podder, like goddamn, that's a whole nother animal. If you want to do clips for your fucking podder, like damn, that's a whole nother.
That's the best way to grow your podcast, not just uploading on your.
It's all about growing and advertising your brand. So it takes a lot of work, and I've learned like have a consistent workflow, and it doesn't feel like work if you enjoy it.
I enjoy doing this, man. I really love. I can't believe it's 25, man. Like I know maybe to some people 25 doesn't sound like a lot, but bro, this is a W for us.
Yeah,
because we just started hey, let's fucking do it.
Like, I still remember that day. It was like this. What was our fucking podcast
on your barbecue? We were fucking buzzing hard.
I know, like fuck, run it, dog. And then like the next week we bought equipment, but damn, it's crazy, man. 25, man.
What else have you learned?
I've learned that sacrifice, man. Ooh. Sacrificing, waking up at 4 a.m. I saw your boy Jesus. He comments, he's like, "Damn, y'all really wake up at 4." I'm like, "Bro, we in front the fuck."
It's no cap.
Yo, go check my personal page, Peter Colin Frames. I'll be fucking not vlogging, but I'll be like, "Yo, like check the timestamp, baby." I'll be posting that.
Clocking in, checking in too. Yeah,
clocking in, and yeah, man, it just made me into overall better, more pursuing creative and taking my craft seriously, which I didn't take before, and I'm proud to like say no now.
I will say you have definitely grown as a professional from episode number 1 to 25. Like your growth has been crazy in 25 weeks. Just dude, that just shows like if you're consistent, like dude, long term, you're gonna be look back 25 weeks. I'm like, dude, like I was there back then. Look where I'm at now. Like it's all about consistency, baby. Like fuck, like. You're fucking You're fucking making a nice chunk of change. Yeah. Eventually you'll quit your job and do this shit full time, which I feel like you will if you just keep it going.
Bro, it's crazy because
think what's gonna happen in another 25 weeks from now.
It's crazy because before, like what I'm doing right now is like, damn, that was my goal before.
Yeah.
And now like,
you're here.
25 weeks, like
and I'm like, what the fuck? It doesn't have to do with the podcast, but I feel like doing the podcast gave you a routine, gave you a schedule. Like, hey, I need to take this shit serious. Like.
Yeah, because we have millions of viewers, and I don't want to disappoint them. Like they're looking at me like, "Damn, let's see Pete. Let's see Pete."
Are you King Cap or what?
I know, it's like you capping Pete or what? And then I'm like, just like fucking hustling, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I love it, man. Holy shit. Just imagine what could happen in the 25 weeks if you keep it going, dude. Like, dude, the
possibilities are endless.
It really is, man. Sky's the limit for sure.
Definitely. So, should we get to what fucking message we're gonna send to, or what?
Message? I was still going with what we learned, man. No, yeah, I mean that's. I feel like we did it. We got everything out of the way. But yeah, I do. If you want to create something, man, dude, just fucking do it, man. I will say that.
Go balls deep.
Yeah, man. Like, stop thinking so hard. Stop thinking about like I need if I could get that piece of gear, I will get there. Because once you get that piece of gear, you're just gonna make another fucking excuse. That's what's gonna happen. I've been there before. It's like if I had this A7 III. I'm going to start vlogging. I have an A7 III. I don't vlog. Like, come on, dude. Like, there's always something that's going to hold you back. It's all internal, man. Get that shit out the system. Start fucking doing it. Start doing what you could do with the piece of gear that you have right now. Even if it's a fucking phone. Like, if you don't have a camera, your phone shoots 4K most likely. And, dude, come on, man. No excuse.
Yeah, no excuses, baby.
You just got to do it, man. You literally just got to do it. And then you're going to get better and better and better and better and better. Because trust me, even if you have the fanciest gear, you're just going to suck probably because it's your first piece of content, so just fucking you might as well start with what you have right now.
Yeah, your iPhone is your best tool, man. If you have an iPhone, like go fucking 4K.
Yep.
And fuck with the settings, and then goddamn, like you can vlog yourself, wide angle it or whatever you can do, and you can make it work to your advantage, and go from there. Like start from there, man. You don't have to get a fucking
baby steps, man. You don't have to go super duper pro with it.
You don't. So. Why don't you go ahead and
bitch, why me?
Bitch, because you started on the fucking Potter, bro.
So what we want to say is we're gonna be taking a little break. This is the season finale for season 1.
Alberto, sure stop.
I don't even know how to say it. But yeah,
we're taking a little intermission.
Yes, it's the holiday. It's the holiday season. We have family coming over. I'm gonna be gone for X amount of weeks. I got a few trips going on, so and it's just the holiday season, man. Just enjoy your time with the family.
Yeah.
It's what you should do. Just be surrounded by your loved ones and whatnot.
Yeah, we want you guys to like, we want to like, we're taking the fucking break because of us, because you have trips.
You have a lot of shit going on.
We have some family coming in.
Yeah, you have a lot of like work going on that's gonna come in your future.
And like when it comes to work, like it's really hard nowadays because we're both really busy, and like it's like, oh, like you want to pod this day? Like I can't. Well, can we pod this way? Well, I can't.
We have to do quick audibles,
and we're like, well, this doesn't work for us. So like, guys, be patient.
We're gonna come back for sure.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna come back for season 2, baby.
Dude, it sounds weird. Dude. Yeah, the cool thing is about the podcast, there's no rules to this shit. Like some people have,
we make our own rules.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, I encourage you guys to start a fucking podcast, man. Like, it's so young, as even though we're like, it sounds like oversaturated at this point, but it really isn't.
No,
it's not an oversaturated market.
Experiences never get saturated because we're all unique.
Yeah,
and in that month or whatever we take, though, a couple weeks or whatever, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know yet, but we're gonna come back though. We're gonna try to like revamp the podcast for sure.
Yeah.
So expect bigger things.
Might have a studio. Shit, who knows, bro?
Yeah, we're trying to like make elevate this podcast. Yeah, exactly. We're trying to elevate the Potter for sure. For you guys, give you guys a better experience. So I'm excited, man. We got some things lined up right now. We got some things coming up for the podcast. Don't say too much. No.
Cállate.
Yeah. So we've been brainstorming, and we've been getting ideas from other people too. So shit's coming, bro. So just keep at it.
Don't think we quitting shit.
No, fuck no, we ain't quitting, man.
We just getting started, man. Season 1, 25 episodes. Damn, that's a lot of episodes for a fucking
season. Know that was half a year.
It's 52 weeks, bro.
Yeah, I know.
25 times 2, that's 50. Hey, man. We shot from half. We fucking have. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's fucking fire.
That's insane. As always, we hope you guys are getting a little bit of intel from our experiences, and we want you knowledge. And something that you guys can incorporate in your professional photography, videography, singing career, whatever the fuck creative gang you are of a member. And that's what we're trying to, kind of project and want you guys to incorporate in your daily professional lives.
Yeah, we're just going based on our experiences. Whatever hurdles you could avoid, man, just fucking do this shit.
Yeah. So how let's end this shit strong. So
frame of the week.
Frame of the fucking
Forget
week,
about
bro.
That shit.
Frame of the fucking week,
bro. This
season
frame,
1.
All right, so frame of the week this year. I said year. This fucking
season?
Episode. Yeah.
Season finale. Framer of the week.
So this dude, man,
he gave me headaches, bro. He gave me fucking headaches. That shit's dope, though, bro.
So I was telling Pete, like, yo, we should have this guy's frame of the week. He's a supporter of the Potter, of course. Where the fuck's his fucking name? There it is. All right, so which one did we decide on? Because dude, this guy's grid is insane.
The Spider-Man one, bro.
Where the fuck is it, dude? If I can find it. Anyways, man, this guy's
from Indiana.
This kid's from Indiana. His at name is, I'm gonna butcher this name, Jafet or Jafet J Moya. You're gonna see it here on fucking YouTube.
Okay.
It's a video, our second video feature for the Potter. This guy is an FPV drone user. What do you think, dude? Are you getting a headache kick already?
Don't even show me that. I'm gonna get migraine, bro.
Yo, so you'll see it here on YouTube, man. This shit is. He's a FPV droner. If you guys don't know what FPV means, what does it mean? It sounds like first person, some shit like that. It's pretty much like it's like one of those speedy drones.
Really
fast. It's not your typical DJI like Mavics or like Mavic Airs or whatever. This is like a custom made, and then you attach a GoPro on it. For the most people use a GoPro, and then you just this guy's video is insane. Yeah. So. You'll see on YouTube and you'll get wild yourself. So shouts to him, man, all the way from Indiana, dog.
That's insane.
The Potter is growing for sure. So appreciate you supporting the Potter, man. And this guy deserves way more followers than he has right now.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have that much. This guy deserves way more. So we want to recognize this dude. Appreciate your work, man. So keep at it, dog.
Yeah, definitely. If it's always season 2, if you guys want to be featured, tag us in the Frame Podcast.
Yep.
Use a hashtag in the Frame Podcast, or just send us in a DM. Be like, yo, like, what do you think of this image? And we think it's dope.
We're still getting those DMs, man. We love it.
Yeah.
Just because we're taking a break doesn't mean that the Potter is dead. No. Yeah. We're still going to be very, very active on the In the Frame podcast Instagram. So make sure you guys will follow.
Yeah.
And just peep our stories, man. Even our personal stories. Like we're always sharing our experiences with the creative world that we're in. So yeah, be sure to give us a follow for sure.
Yeah, follow us. You can follow me at Peter Collin Frames on Instagram, petercollinframes.com. Where can they find you?
You could find me at Instagram _Mendoza_ and on YouTube Alberto Mendoza. We got some Portland and Seattle heat coming up pretty soon.
Yeah. So like Alberto was saying, like you can follow us on our personal pages because we don't like to like keep posting shit on our In the Frame podcast because like what the fuck, like you guys using self-promotion, like go follow us and you guys can get more of like a whole picture of like who we are.
Yeah, get to know us more.
Go ahead and do that.
But we're still going to be very active on the In the Frame though.
Yeah, we'll still do stories.
We're still going to be posting and shit.
Yeah, we're still going to be doing stuff, and we just don't want to like, all right, later. You know, like weekend, winter vacation. Guys, holy shit, man! Season 1, bro.
Episode 25, man.
25, man. Who the fuck knew this shit was gonna happen, bro?
Yeah.
This is insane.
I can't wait for season 2. It's gonna, dude. Bigger shit's gonna be happening.
Dude, a lot bigger shit, man. I can't only imagine.
Guys, wait, no, don't say shit, bro.
Cállate. Guys, season 1,
it's a
finale.
wrap.
My name is Peter Collins, joined by your motherfucking co-host Alberto Mendoza.
Hey.
We'll catch you on season 2. You follow us on In the Frame podcast on Instagram. You will find out. We'll catch you on season motherfucking 2.
Deuces.